Hi class, Dr. J with you, and today's brief lesson, your YouTube video is going to be on the reason for the seasons. And it is all about Earth-Sun geometry, which is why, in the background, I've got a figure that you have right in your textbook, and it shows the Earth in its 4 key positions as it orbits about the Sun. All right? So it's really about Earth-Sun geometry that determines the seasons. Let me say a little bit more about that. More specifically, you need to keep in mind that the Earth, of course, does orbit about the Sun, once every 365 days. That's an important factor, the Earth's orbit about the Sun. Secondly, seasons would be very different if the Earth wasn't a sphere, right? The Earth has that spherical shape to it. Right? Thirdly, and this is critically important, the Earth is not straight up and down on its axis, right? You know that it actually tilts by how much? 23.5 degrees. And the Earth maintains that 23.5 degree tilt on its axis as it orbits about the Sun. So that means, right, that at one time of the year, right, during a certain time of the year, during the Northern Hemisphere summer, the Northern Hemisphere is going to be pointing toward the Sun. And remember, direct sunlight, when an area on the Earth is receiving direct sunlight, it gets hotter. Direct sunlight provides more heating. So the Northern Hemisphere has its summer when the Northern Hemisphere is tilted toward the Sun, receiving that direct sunlight. Now, at the other time of the year, the other sort of side of the year, so to speak, right, the Southern Hemisphere is tilted toward the Sun. And so that means that the Southern Hemisphere is receiving the direct sunlight and hence getting warmer. So when the Northern Hemisphere is getting the direct sunlight, it's the Northern Hemisphere's summer, Southern Hemisphere's winter, right? The other side of the year, it's the Southern Hemisphere that's getting the direct sunlight, so it's the Southern Hemisphere's summer, the Northern Hemisphere's winter. And of course, on the two equinoxes, the autumnal and the vernal equinox, it's the equator that's receiving the direct sunlight, so it's really not summer nor winter in either hemisphere. So just to recap, Earth has seasons because it's a, what? A sphere. All right. Secondly, because the Earth orbits or revolves about the Sun. And then thirdly, and this is a critical factor, not that they're all not important, but that the Earth tilts by 23.5 degrees on its axis and maintains that tilt throughout its revolution or orbit about the Sun. All right, so there you go. You've got a sort of a quick overview of why the Earth has seasons. I'll be back with you a little later on in the course with another video. Hope you're having a fun time. Bye-bye. Dr. J.